r/white people Twitter. Adelu1219 says. Agreed. Included photo. Darth Artero says. Honestly? If Hunter did anything worth charges brought against him, then they should do it. Absolutely no one should be above the law. With that opinion out of the way, when did Hunter become a major member of the US court system? That argument is just more whataboutism. Sock Puppet 47 says. That's pretty much all they got, trying to excuse their behavior by trying to make comparisons. Fortunately, whataboutism isn't their only tool. They also do projection. Every accusation is a confession. Wanna know who the pedophiles are? Just check out the Republicans making that accusation. Props says. Honest question, his non-political relations aside to the Supreme Court, but is he under criminal investigation for anything? Last I knew it was still just the right screaming about laptops and nothing that's actually a crime existing, but I stopped paying attention a while ago, haha. Review OK 929 says. What an amazing argument. Probably had to rub his two little brain cells together for a whole day to come up with that FML. Bertrand_SR says. You're being generous with assuming he has two brain cells. r/white people Twitter. Imagination Free 6807 says. Divorce court Crowder. Included photo. Protein Style_ says. Maybe we just want control of our bodies and to not have to worry about rape, harassment, or abuse. Fed3ST 2023 says. He should try dating a happy man. Butterbut00p says. Your woman is less happy than ever recorded in history. BTW, where did you pull your data from? Your ass doesn't count as a legit source. Man Food Nature says. My money is on she left him because he's not so secretly gay. Dark Athena says. Feminism automatic happiness, duh. Women are less happy because people are stripping their human rights away. Old Golden Dog says. Pretty sure I know one happy woman. Stella J_9723 says. You gotta be a real piece of shit to have your wife leave you right after birthing twins. Very telling of your marriage if she'd rather leave and do it alone. Flu Fandom says. Last I checked, women in the 50s were mostly addicted to drugs to cope with their shitty treatment. r/white people Twitter. Groundbreaking Tap 626 says. This is what oligarchy looks like. Included photo. Firetire 11100 says. Who doesn't want to tax these guys more? I'm seriously wondering. Imagine sucking off billionaires more than your fellow working class men. Steel 11 says. Republicans. And they want to end all support for working folks. Reagan talked about warfare queens. Well, they're welfare kings now. And they're all very wealthy and living like kings. Most bots are bad says. Robber barons, we used to call them. Khalil 1980 says. Let's not forget his $60 million gigantic home he bought a few years back. Unless he sold it, and I missed that. South of Akron says. These guys need another tax cut, they deserve it. Everyone else can step up and pay more. Critch Comics says. Amazon workers needing another raise? But how will Jeff Bezos get along without that third or fourth yacht? Won't somebody think of the poor billionaires? /s. 808 OCD says. LMAO, even his yacht has a yacht, quick gop, make sure he gets a tax cut. Can't wait to see the trickle down him buy another yacht. r/white people Twitter. Real_world 123 says. Best tweet of the day, love it. Included photo. $737,069,746 female 6E6D65 says. I mean, I just think it's strange that alleged pedophile Tucker Carlson has associated himself with good friends of convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, and has also consistently defended people alleged to have had inappropriate relations with minors. It certainly wouldn't surprise me if the allegations against alleged pedophile Tucker Carlson are true, but my comment is meant for entertainment purposes only, and no reasonable person would take it seriously. Toozalty says. This would be perfect to help go viral. What's the harm of just asking the question? Waiting to speak says. Many people are saying it. Historical price 468 says. The spawn of QAnon point where pedophiles go to mingle. OK Wave 4110 says. How are there so many pedophiles out there that are famous for something? Like what the frick is going on? How does it happen? Are these people just sick of having sex with grown people? I don't understand it. Styx Statius says. I think he did have photos on his laptop. Setophile says. Is it irresponsible to speculate? Or is it irresponsible not to? Iron Creed says. He was definitely fired for being a waste of space. r/white people Twitter. Groundbreaking Tap 626 says. GOP, we want a balanced budget. Included photo. What is the format says. When I was a kid I was told I should never do anything I wouldn't be proud to tell my grandma. Well, thanks to Fox News and Facebook, even grandmas aren't the same nowadays, but damn it, there's still a thing called human decency, and they just trample it daily like it means nothing at all. Commercial_step 9966 says. Democrat legislation needs to start using language that casts things GOP want to keep as entitlements, billionaire tax breaks, entitlement, etc. Expensive document 41 says. Issue is, one thing that is bipartisan is the pervasiveness of big dollar donors. And those donors don't like their well-deserved subsidies and contracts being called entitlements. Bertrand_SR says. They couldn't care less about a balanced budget. You'll notice they didn't say jack shit about a balanced budget when Trump was in office. They just want to inflict more pain and suffering on the poors. No Celebration 3097 says. Republicans never talk about balancing the budget or debt when Republicans control the government. Miserable_site_850 says. Tax the church. r/white people Twitter. Adelu1219 says. Pretty much. Included photo. Water Donkey says. I know a guy who goes to my gym. Late 50s, Native American, gay, retired police officer, D-head Trump Republican. I avoid him like the plague. A conch X says. Gay, I will never understand how some people, especially some from certain groups, can be so blinded to act against their own best interest, even though it should be so obvious that they are hurting themselves. Live4Lax25 says. Some of those that work forces are the same who burn crosses. That song came out 20 in years ago, and it's never been more relevant. Which is just horrifying. King Snorky says. Man, I hate to break it to you, but that song actually came out over 30 years ago. I want one spatula says. I've never seen Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines in the same room. Status Tactics says. Superman and Clark Kent. Expensive Day 3551 says. Oh snap. T-Chirpma says. Percent. That's all for this video. Was it good? I know not, for I'm a robot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. This video is the product of an automated process.